Good morning, everybody. EastShade. We downloaded it. We're getting ready to play. I want to go to this tree. Mission 1, find that tree. This is cool because it's releasing in winter, and I'd much rather be out hiking around in the wilderness than stuck in my house. Alright, and we started up EastShade Studios, creators of EastShade. Looks like we're loading. Continue, left click. Let's go to options and video first. Make sure that everything is set to the highest. I wonder which one's better. Is this better? Okay. Is there an apply button or is it just go for it? Must just go for it. Ah, there's the apply button. Alright, new game. We can't continue. Notice it's grayed out. Alright, version 1.05. What is your name, traveler? I am TigerJ. Obviously. Hopefully, I am using a really cool codec, but I hope that, yeah, alright, good. Looks good on the stream, too. Wonderful. Right, yeah. Getting some good frames per second here. I got some sacks of, hopefully this is coffee, and a book. And somebody has tied up some bodies already and hid them in here. It's getting dark already. I was just gonna paint some things. Man. What's in the hammocks? Whoa, these are not people. I was totally expecting to be on a ship full of people. But you are totally a deer. Why, hello, what are you reading there? It looks like it's in a language I don't read. I'm really interested in this book. Alright, let's get on with the gameplay here. We can talk to this guy.
Forgive an old woman, but I forgot your name. What was it again?
TigerJ.
Would you mind getting my book from the sleeping quarters? It would spare my bones the trip. It's called Great Voyages.
Oh man, help an old woman. Jay will bring up our journal. The old woman traveling with us asked me to fetch her book from the sleeping quarters. We must go and do that. First, let's see if we can talk to anybody else. Hey, what's up? What do you got? You writing letters? That looks like it's a no-go. We can talk more though, right?
Would you mind getting my book from the sleeping quarters? It would spare my bones the trip.
It's called Great Voyages. Right. Let's check this. This must be, now it's glowing. Look at this icon here. Alright. Property of Clara S. If found, please return to Port of Lindau. Great Voyages. The seas north are wildly unexplored. Researchers protect these waters are expensive, and small expeditions have revealed numerous islands filled with diverse life and communities. Due to the unpredictable and violent nature of these waters, many exploration ships have been lost while attempting to form new contracts and carry out scientific research. All eyes on the horizon. Alright, we have the book. Cycris, good morning. I did. I got some sleep. I woke up and I picked up this game called EastShade about 2 days ago. And I very rarely ever buy like commercial release games. Very, very rare. So, like, because usually I only stream and play Game Jam stuff. That's the only games I get to play. Like, that's all I do. So, If anybody's watching this and they're like, oh, I want to catch more EastShade streams, that might be a rarity, because I'm pretty full. But I picked this up because it's very unique, in that it's like an adventure game, but you're an artist, and you're out painting. So I'm very fascinated by its design.
Thank you very much. I've read this old book many times. Seems I find something new each read. And no matter how many times I've read it, it never fails to get me excited for adventure. Are you the adventuring type?
Absolutely.
Ah, after my own heart. I've had a lifetime of it, believe it or not. If you're sticking around in EastShade, maybe I'll tell you all about it sometime. Captain Ilona told me we'll be landing in Lindo shortly. I think we're all antsy to arrive.
Topics. You've just learned about a new topic. You can now inquire about this topic using Pick Topic option when it's presented. Not everybody has something to say about every topic. Neato. Oh, this guy wants to talk now. What's up, dude?
I've never been to EastShade.
Mishka.
I've heard wonderful things about it. Did you know that the people there used to cover their mouths with garments? I've heard that since gone out of style. Quite a strange fashion fad, if you ask me. As long as EastShade doesn't rock like this ship, I will love it.
Let's pick a topic. Let's talk about Lindau.
It's the quaint little seaside town we'll be landing in. It's one of the many gems of the country, I hear. Almost there.
Oh man, the ship's bouncing a little.
Oh, that did not sound good.
No, it didn't. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's filling with water. And the GPU is getting more intense on the stream. Quick, stare at the ceiling. I'll probably have to turn down the graphics settings. Let's find out. Did I ever tell you about the trip your father and I took to EastShade? Tell me again. Out of all the trips we took, that one was my favorite. You know, if you're ever looking for painting inspiration. I know, Mom. Tell me you'll visit one day. Promise you'll go. I promise. To think of you exploring EastShade makes me so happy. I know you'll find inspiration there. What an adventure you'll have. Listen, there's some places you absolutely mustn't miss. Be sure to paint the giant tree. I remember it like it was yesterday. That's what I wanted to do when I saw the art in the beginning. GPU managing by staring, absolutely. How will I know which tree? You won't miss it, trust me. I have to rebuild and upgrade the core. I have to switch out my processor, Secris, to like a 6-core or a higher core CPU. So until that time, my encoding is set to use some of the graphics GPU. I have a 1070 Ti card in, so I got a beefy graphics card, but part of it's using to process the stream, right? And the TIFF, I believe Jason Lee Kennedy helped me greatly with that in our community, figuring out in trial and error to get it to buffer better. To for more bluffs in the sky of the country. I can picture you there now, easel and set. You making a beautiful painting. Those open skies and endless seas would move any artist. I have no idea what you're talking about, says Secris. Absolutely. And the city. There's a magnificent building in the center. From every top floor you can see the whole town and more. You won't be able to resist taking out your brushes. Soon. You'll be there soon. You should get some rest, Mom. Mother's last wishes. Did I help you with that? Shrug, says Jason Lee Kennedy. I'm pretty sure. I think it was you, me, maybe Drazray. It was a bunch of people in our community. Because all 3D games were stuttering really badly. This one's going to be fine, though, I think, for the most part.
You've woken.
I've woken, yes. Oh, finally, some alcohol for my morning drinking. Let's get this flask going.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling great. I just can't turn around at all. Ah, there's some fire. Mmm, delicious fire. Let's see. I'd like to read some of these books. I really want to read some of the books. Alright.
Do you remember what happened?
I was traveling in a ship, and it collided with the reef. I don't know that. I don't know. We're gonna act like we don't know. I don't know what happened.
Your memory's intact. You washed up on this beach just a short while after the ship sank. One doesn't last long in water this cold.
Wait, I told him I had amnesia, and he said he's glad my memory's intact. I think that you're confused, my friend. Amnesia means my memory is not intact. Did everybody else make it? Where are we?
EastShade, of course. Specifically, my home.
You live in a
Usually don't
cave.
take visitors, but in this case I can hardly blame you for floating in unannounced.
Did everyone else
From
make
what
it?
I've heard, you were the only passenger misplaced during the wreck. The others are safe in town.
Did any of my possessions
Only
float
your
in?
easel. Don't forget to take it when you leave. Even the frigid tide couldn't bring you to part from it. It must mean a great deal to you.
It does. I won't forget.
As about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself. It's just up the path.
Thank you for helping me.
On your way, then.
On my way, indeed. Let's grab my easel. Oh, a tab will open my inventory. Here's my bag. Here's my picture frames and my quills and paper. Alright. Well, I have a hammer in case I want to make something. Interesting. And a bed here. Oh, man. I'm expecting to read. You cannot sleep now. There are monsters nearby. Let's continue out into this water here. If the stream does start to get very choppy and it's no longer enjoyable to watch, please tell me in chat, because I do have the shaders and the graphics set to max. That also means it takes much more processing in video. It's taking resources away from the GPU. It appears shift is sprinting also. I wonder if there's a way to turn always run on, because I don't want to hold shift the whole time that I play, but I also want to move it at maximum efficiency. And that does not. I don't think I made any changes. Resume. So we will just get used to holding shift down. Well, I guess maybe, or we'll just walk. It's an art game. Let's take our time. There's our ship. Ooh, there's a lighthouse and some dandelions. Lots of fun. Are these dandelions? They look like dandelions. Down here on the ground. Look at these beautiful dandelions. Alright. And Sekris, this is why I haven't watched Samurai Jack yet. Because I'm watching seagulls fly around a ship. Alright, let's follow this trail. I'm pretty sure, although the game's open world, there's some... I can't paint yet. I don't really know what I'm doing. No paintings or canvases. You create a canvas, this is where you would find it. I believe I have to go and venture forth. Ooh, I can pick up a stick. Now I have a stick. Can I build something? I can build a canvas with 2 boards and 2 fabrics. I feel like the tutorial is still supposed to continue and explain to me what I'm doing, but I'm very distracted by this world. This is where my ADD is going to get the best of me. I kind of wanted to see if I could swim out to my ship at first. Oh, I can pick this. Oh, I've harvested this plant. I bet you this will do something. White. A white bulbous fruit. It sounds hollow and sticks. Straight and sturdy. A usable stick isn't always easy to find. But in my case, it was right on the ground. Alright. And we continue. I have to pick all the fruit right away. Alright. Welcome to Lindau. That was easy. Ah, inspiration. Making paintings drains inspiration. Gain inspiration by exploring new places and trying new things. Very interesting mechanic.
Ah, a newcomer. In the future, if you're ever in need of carriage to Nava, I'm your driver.
Okay, you'll take me to a place I've never been. My options are take me to Nava or okay things. What I really want is, tell me more about Nava.
My ox is strong, no?
What's Nava? This a cat. Oh, there's 2 cats laying here. Cat. Can I crouch? Oh, I can crouch with control. Hey there, buddy. What are you doing? You sleepy black cat? I really like black cats. Hi there. Oh, this cat is licking his paw. Very adorable. Hello, wildlife ox thing. Good morning, Lindau.
Oh, it's you.
You were on the ship. What happened to you? I washed up in a beach cave.
Oh, thank goodness. We thought you were lost. Oh, what a horrible experience. I'm so glad to see you're safe. What brought you to EastShade anyway?
How's the audio going? Can you guys hear the NPCs talking over the music? For me, the music's almost drowning out their voices. It's beautiful music, but it's drowning it out. I just wanted to see a new place. I was here to paint the landscape. My mother loved it here. I'm gonna say I came here to paint the landscape.
Traveling artist. That's wonderful. I came to visit my family. You look like you could use a nice cup of tea. This
Yes.
flavor is a bit strong for some people, but the effects can be lifted with a sip of water from your water skin.
Thank you so much.
Our captain is in a terrible state. I suppose that's to be expected.
Music's drowning out the voices for you also. Cool, we'll adjust that.
Console her to know that we all survived. You
Okay.
should speak with her.
Alright. Let's see here.
My family lives here in Lindo, so I'll be staying with them. If you find that night is coming and you're in need of a place to stay, you should check the inn. You'll be comfortable there. It gets cold around here at night. You shouldn't be out without a proper coat.
Alright, let's see here. Take care. Thank you. We're gonna adjust the music settings. We'll take the music volume down about half. I really wish that the apply button was here. Because even when I go in, whether I made a change or not, it always wants to ask me if I want to apply the settings. I just think the UX experience there. Let's see.
How have you been?
I still think it's a little loud in the music area. Let's see here. Audio, music's at 30. We'll go down to 20. Apply.
How have you been?
There we go. Tell me more.
After that wreck, I may just settle down here for a while.
I can hear much clearer now. Which isn't a problem. I mean, I could always voice all the actors, which would be great, but my dear voice would sound a lot different.
After that wreck, I may just settle down here for a while.
Alright, good night, Sekris. Thanks for coming by. Take it easy. Hopefully I'll learn how to paint here soon. I'm actually going to be on for about another hour and then off. 30 minutes to an hour. I literally rolled out of bed. I'm just checking this game out before I leave. And figured, why not stream it? Why not? I think it's going to be a very big deal. I'm very excited for it. Because it's really trying to do something different.
Hey, are you an artist?
Totally.
Hey, you have an easel. Are you an artist?
Yup. Yes, I am. And I'm an amazing
So am I.
artist.
Do you want to see what I made?
Absolutely.
Look.
Wow, you worked really hard on this. Definitely. We have a whale, and it looks like there's probably 2 moons, maybe the moon and the sun, and a bird's catching a fish.
It took all day. But I want want to make my next one even better. What should I do?
Ooh, okay. You want to start with a nice canvas.
But I don't know how to make a canvas.
Oh man. Well, let's make one
right.
together.
You're a nice artist after all.
Thank you. We need to collect boards and fabric. Evidently, I know how to make a canvas, even though I don't know how to make a
I know
canvas.
where some boards are. Follow me.
Ah, alright. You're teaching the teacher right
Did you
now.
see when it ran a reef? I've never seen anything like that. Terrible waste of a good ship.
Terrible
Down
waste.
so quickly. It's amazing anyway.
Alright. What's this?
Now we just need the fabric.
Alright.
I don't know where to find that. Maybe we should ask someone.
The sails of the ship look like they would make
Let's keep
great
going.
fabric. Alright, let's keep
Let's
going.
keep going.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's check it out. Alright.
Let's keep going.
But where to? Where are we going to? Oh. Look at this. I found fabric, kid.
So we have everything we need now, right? We can make a canvas from this stuff?
Yep. Tab. Open inventory to craft a canvas. Over here to the bags. Over here to the crafting box. And look at this. Alright. Your canvas and paintings are found here. You can also access it with the E key.
Could you paint something? I want to watch a real artist.
Well, you are a real artist, kid. How do I exit this menu? Oh, I don't think we're ready for this yet. E will paint. Alright, we gotta find something to paint. Hold on. Let's find something here. There's our ship out there. Kind of off in the distance. Let's see here. Let's paint something else, though. Here's a vase by a rock. What else we got? There's a windmill off in the distance. There's somebody standing here, looking out at the ocean. There's a whole bunch of life going on down here at this dock area. Let's try to capture some of that. Let's get into a good spot where we can look down at the people below. Here's an empty dock. Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff to grab here. We're gonna loot the crap out of this place. Hold on. Alright. Oh, and there's a bear? I kinda like this view here. Let's do this. E. Click and drag to adjust the cropping. Oh, I see. So we could make it. I kind of like it like this. Get those seagulls in. Boom. Paint. There we go.
Painting is amazing! I want to try. Can I have a canvas? We found enough stuff, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. I'm going to use this for Miss Nika's next painting. She loves art so much. Hey, Miss Nika loves art like us. She always likes my paintings. I bet she'd like yours too. She really likes the eclipse. You should draw her that.
Oh, interesting intel. Draw the eclipse for that person. We can use P to browse our paintings. Here it is. It's our first painting. Very cool. Are these different categories, huh? Oh, you have chosen to paint over one of your paintings. Be sure this is what you want to do. No, I did not want to do that. No. P. View paintings. Alright. If you click the painting, you paint over the painting. What is... This is my inspiration here. It briefly talked about this, but I'd forgotten that this was my inspiration. So in order to refill this, I need to find new places. It's almost like stamina, or like health, if you will. Like, you have to go and be inspired. And this will let me build more canvases. Alright, let's go. I'm missing how to leave these screens, though. I feel like if I click off of it, this should close this UI. Or there should be a button to click over here. I'm going to use the escape key for now, is what I've been doing, but I feel like there should be a more intuitive way. Ooh, there's a book here. Once an old lady went up a hill tower at night on the coast. She stayed up there, watching the ocean and eating snacks until it was past her bedtime. Then she wanted to go home and see her cat. She started to go down the stairs, but she fell because she was so tired, and then she died. She turned into a ghost, and now she stays in the tower and haunts it. She turns on the lights whenever night comes so that her cat can find her. But the cat doesn't ever go because the tower is too scary. The end. That is the story of the scared cat and the ghost. Jason the K says, wait, you're taking pictures, not painting. It's video game painting. A bear.
Watch your step there. Lots of moving boxes around here. You're looking a little waterlogged. Guessing you just came in off of that ship. I think you even got some seaweed hanging from your ear.
Gee, thanks. I'm a wreck.
Yeah, we all have those days, right? I mean, my dad got in a shipwreck once. He wasn't as lucky as you, though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he's fine. Just lost his leg is all. Now he gets to order us around even more. So, you'll probably be exploring all over, right? Would you do me a huge favor?
Absolutely, sure.
My brother loves raspberry-filled pastries. Loves them. He can't get enough. But raspberries don't grow here. So he puts in an overseas order every 2 weeks. It's crazy, really. Now, the thing he hates is grape-filled pastries. I mean, we all hate them, obviously, but he hates them even more. He'd destroy them all if he could, you know? He once saw an old lady eating some, and he grabbed the box and threw it in the ocean. It was the craziest thing. Okay, so what I did was fill his raspberry pastry bag with, grape pastries. Can you imagine what he's gonna do when he eats one? He'll go insane! He's always suspicious of me doing something like this, though, so it would be perfect if you could play along and act like you're a, delivery person. So, what do you say? Will you deliver them to him?
Oh, sure, yes. This is a great plan.
Perfect. You gotta play the part, though. Really make them think they're raspberry pastries. This'll be great. Here, take these. My brother lives over in Nava, so I'll meet you there in a few days, all right? I'll probably be near the bakery. You just come find me, and I'll point my brother out to you.
Wonderful. Deal. Take it easy, friend. Yes, the prank. I love a good prank. Alright, let's... I think I can make another canvas here. I can. And there's the... This is gonna be the eclipse. There's like a whole nother planet over there to explore. I get stuck somewhere. When I walk this way, I go upwards. I want to just walk around to this cliffside.
Ah, so you've survived too. That means only one of us has been lost at sea.
Oh no. Who's lost?
Who? Only the most important one of us all, Annabelle.
Oh jeez. Annabelle, she doesn't sound familiar.
Doesn't sound... I see. She carried carries you across the oceans, and you don't even learn her name. Annabelle! My ship! My wooden, sea-loving daughter! Killed by the damn reefs when we came into this miserable town.
Oh, you're grumpy. Very sorry about your ship. At least the real people made it. Oh man, that's not the right thing to say right now. I'm very sorry about your ship.
Say so. But kindness does nothing to bring sweet Annabelle back to me.
What will you do now?
Imagine I'll be spending the rest of my days mourning Annabelle, sitting here, dreaming of a world where she wasn't destroyed and people actually remember her name.
I'm sorry, I didn't remember.
Off with you. Trade your life for hers.
Oh man, jeez. Let's pick a topic. Let's not talk about Annabelle.
Oh, shoot. Such
I must be
Now
going.
leave me be.
I made a nice painting. Can I give you
Can't
the
leave
painting?
a person to mourn in peace.
Fine.
Now leave me be.
Oh wait, did it say offer painting?
Can't you leave a person
Offer
to mourn?
painting. Yes, take this one. Here you go.
Why did you paint her all ruined like that? Is this supposed to memorialize her resting place? Then you do understand this tragedy. Thank you. She would thank you too, if she was still alive.
Wonderful.
I don't want anything to do with this painting. It's a thoughtful gesture, but you keep it. Take these.
Oh, 15
It's
glow
worse than
stones.
arriving in a new place, glowstoneless. Now leave me be.
I got paid, and she let me keep the painting. How awesome is that? Alright. I want to jump off of this. Jump. I wonder when this eclipse happens. Somebody's supposed to really really dig this eclipse. It's probably going to be important for me to paint. All right. Hello.
Am I good at flying?
You are amazing at flying.
Thanks! My dad says that I can do anything as long as I put my mind to it.
Alright, and we continue up the stairs. Now this is a good lookout here. This dude's playing with the ship. Let's paint these kids playing here. Let's see here. E. I think this painting, maybe. Yes. Want to kind of crop them into the painting like so. Definitely want them touching the sides. And then evil paint right about now. There we go. Look at that work of art. Boom. So happy with that one. I call this Ships and Planes. Can I title my works? Can I name this painting? No, don't paint over it. Oh, it freaks me out. It's not what I want. Escape, bail. And then this UI stays on, drag to just cry. I don't want to do this. Alright. I want to rename it. I want to name this. Oh, it's the only painting I have. Oh, I told her to keep the painting. Ah, and she did pay me. I thought I got to keep my painting of ships. I wonder what these do. These buttons over here are grayed out. And what is that symbol? That symbol must mean like, hey, do you want to paint over this? Or I don't know what this means either. Maybe break it apart? I don't want to do that either. Or copy it. Alright. Ooh, there's my chance to do the eclipse. Whoops. What are you saying here?
Great viewpoint, isn't it?
It's great, Nika. It's lovely.
You must be the traveler from the wrecked ship.
Indeed, I am. A cave dweller rescued me. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, good. Ingolf needs some visitors every now and then. I wish he would spend more time in town, but he'd rather be alone.
Do you live in Lydau?
Yes, I run the inn.
Ah,
I always keep a full stock of soup and tea to refresh weary travelers.
wonderful.
When I was young, I traveled all over this island. I'd love to adventure again one day. Look, the eclipse is starting.
Interesting. There it is. I feel like it was just dark when I met her. There it is. The beautiful eclipse.
Not a bad show, right?
Right on. Ooh, my inspiration went up. Level 2 inspiration. I miss seeing it from solid ground. The eclipse looks similar everywhere. It's been a while since I've really watched it.
I try to come up here every day. I guess it just doesn't get old for me. Anyway, if you haven't got lodging for the night, feel free to stay at the inn. I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you. Drop in at your leisure.
Will do.
Don't worry about payment. Shipwreck survivors stay free of charge.
Oh, good. I need to wreck my ships
care
more
now.
often. I'd like to wreck a ship in San Francisco, please.
Ah, the traveling artist.
We can talk to her. We can browse goods, too.
Certainly.
Let's see what we can buy. Lindonian brew, imbued with a quaint, dreamy glimmer of seaside port town origin. Or meadow spice mead. Sure to keep you warm in a cold, shady night, this brew is made with honey from the apiaries of EastShade's remote west coast. Very cool. Alright. I'm not buying either, though. I'm going to save my money for now. Probably a good idea to save our game. I don't know if it's auto-saving or not. Yes. I need some more bags so I can paint on them. Pardon me, sir. Do you have any bags?
I feel so adventurous staying here in Lindo.
Where are you traveling
I
from?
live in Nava, but sometimes I just long for the primitive lifestyle Lindo offers.
Lindo seems well established to me.
How humorous you are! I like that in a person. Some may find the story of my journey utterly inspiring. Nothing could have prepared me for the muddy paths, the unbearable heat. I even had to eat outside. Overall, it was a dreadful experience, but I braved through it all.
That sounds like quite the trip. Or I barely survived the terrible shipwreck.
I'm guessing you're a bit inexperienced in travel safety. Perhaps you should consult me for advice before your next journey. I so dearly wish my friends could see how adventurous I've become.
You look well.
See you later.
Take care now.
Alright. What we need is... Ooh, there's a book. The Architect of Lydau. Lydau's buildings are engineering marvels, so difficult to construct as they are beautiful. The designs of these technical endeavors are the work of one eccentric genius, Azad of Teria. 5 years ago, this incredible architect vanished. His whereabouts remains a mystery to this day. Though praised for his accomplishments in engineering and architecture, he is perhaps most widely recognized throughout EastShade for a rare genetic facial disfigurement, a polarizing celebrity. Many praise his genius, while others resent his supposedly arrogant disposition. Some even claim that his notoriety is owed entirely to the disfigurement, implying that his credited skills are, in actuality, nothing more than ordinary. However, one only needs to look around the town of Lydau to see that he has built something wonderful. We can open these doors. I need bags to paint on. I'll steal your candles. Oh yes, we have parchment. Oh, this is where we're gonna take a rest. No, no, no. Ooh, another book. Shadian Folktales, Volume 1. Long ago, the air outside the planet grew terribly cold. Without any fur, feathers for protection, Sun began to breeze. She decided to make her flames as big and hot as possible to keep herself warm. Sun worked all day and all night to keep her fires burning. Enormous flames reached all the way out to our soil and began to scorch the creatures here. Fires raged, destroying homes and forests, but Sun was too exhausted to notice. Growing worried, the plants and creatures decided to help her. Together they gathered twigs, leaves, and furs and feathers, and wove them together into a large sheet of fabric. They covered it with clay to protect it from fire, and the trees lifted the woven mass into the sky. "Take this blanket to rest yourself in warmth," the creatures cried. Sun slipped under the blanket and wrapped herself tightly. Her flames cooled and dimmed, leaving the land and creatures in darkness. When Sun woke from her nap, the golden light returned to the creatures, who danced and sang, thankful that her gift had worked. And so, that is the story of Sun's blanket, which she still uses each day. I believe that's the story of the eclipse, right? Here's our little illustration here. And this is a tree giving her the blanket of material. And that's how eclipses happen, folks. You heard it here. Alright, I'm gonna take a nap. We're gonna wake at 3 in the afternoon, like a responsible person. Toggle run by pressing caps lock and toggle auto run by pressing R. This is important. I like this, because I was holding shift the whole time. Very good tip. I'm glad I saw that, because I did want to... Yes, now we run fast. Everywhere. Although, I've gotten used to the slower lifestyle. So I think we're going to leave it off. These are stairs that go down, and then we're going to go to this door. Oh, blast, we cannot open it. Alright, let's continue on. At least now we know how the eclipse works, though. Oh, yeah, what's up, buddy?
Quite a few shipwrecks here. There's a reef surrounding the bay, and that's what does it. It shouldn't slow down traffic too much, though. I'm just glad you all made it.
It was very lucky.
I work on the docks almost every day. If you ever have any questions about Lindau, come on over, and I'll do my best to help.
Alright, thanks, Doric. Appreciate it. Doric the dock worker. Doric the dock worker. Doric. Do. Alright. EastShade. Lie down. Alright, now we're just gonna go full on exploring. This tower looks cool. I wonder if we can go inside of it. The abandoned tower. It's locked. We did get some inspiration out of it, though. And there's our ship. I wonder, can we swim out to our ship? Can we fall off of here? No, we cannot. But there's the cave down below. Now that we've talked to some townsfolk, let's go back and talk to the hermit dude who lives in the cave. And then we're probably gonna leave and go eat an early lunch breakfast thing. And get my car ready. Hey buddy, what's up?
I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself. It's just up the path.
Oh, I already did. Thanks for helping me, though. Can we swim out here? No, we can't. Cannot go out to our boat. A beat. Got any interesting stuff laying around here? What is that? Very, very neat. Apples. A light down here. Huh. So this guy who lives alone, away from the community completely, saw me drowning and saved my life. Very interesting. I would totally live in that cave. Looks like a fine place. Oh, is that a crate? Is there treasure inside this crate? What is inside this? Nothing inside this box of wood. But it does look neat. A crate on the beach. Let's see here. I'm going to turn the video settings down just a little bit. We'll do high. See if that helps the stream quality. Still a little jaggy. Alright. We're continuing on. Flying kid.
Only Annabelle could sail the seas once more. How cruel can this world be?
Let's talk about the abandoned tower.
What? I don't know. Is that an old Lindau? That used to be the main town.
Alright, let's talk about the architect.
Why does everyone think I have something to do with his disappearance?
Oh.
I've never seen him.
The plot
I certainly
thickens.
haven't taken him as a passenger.
Alright.
Why are you interrogating me? Can't you see I'm in mourning?
Alright. Perhaps the ship can be
Blasphemy!
repaired.
Have you no sympathy for the broken? Now leave me be.
I was trying to leave you be. I didn't want to say anything more to you. You crazy old monkey. Alright, is anybody down here? Hello! Ooh, stuff. Yes. Things to paint with. Wonderful. Let's craft. I have 3 boards and 4 fabric, right? I should be able to, yes, make this. And I have 2 canvas eye. Alright. I go in this building. Ooh, there's more canvas over here. EastShade. Run around towns and steal all their parchment. All their burlap bags. I want to jump on this roof. Roofs must be jumped on. What is that stuff? What is this? It would be neat to see what I'm acquiring, like in some floating text. You know, like, hey, you just picked up stuff. Roots. Roots is what I picked up. They're almost like rope. Interesting. Let's paint these cats. Hey, chickens. By the way, I call cats chickens. Now don't lay down. I'm getting ready to paint you. Be cute. We gotta get a good view of these cats. From down low. Alright. E-paints, right. There we go. That's our cats. Very hard to see the black cat. Maybe because this lighting wasn't perfect. Here's kids playing. And this one's called Two Cats. Yes, paint the cats. I really want to name these. I want to name them and I want to be able to sign them. Saving. Don't want to lose my cat painting. Alright, let's go back to the inn and go to bed. Hey, what's up, y'all? Why are you up here so late?
I saw you talking with the captain. How is she doing?
Oh, she's freaking really upset. I think she's going crazy.
That doesn't surprise me. She's lost her home and her career in one fell swoop. How have you been?
I've been very good. Let's pick a topic here. Look at this abandoned tower.
Oh, yes. I saw that from the ship. It looked as if there was a light coming from inside. Could it be a lighthouse?
I don't know. The abandoned tower updated. Uh-oh, we're finding out more plotness. Let's talk a little bit about the architect.
His disappearance was all very mysterious. I don't believe anyone's seen him in a long time.
Interesting. All right.
After that wreck, I may just settle down here for a while.
One more cup of coffee, and then we're gonna head on out. Back. Bye. Let's talk to you really quick while we
My
pour
garden is
coffee.
filled with all sorts of wriggly critters.
Interesting. Let's browse your goods.
Certainly.
What you got? Lindownian brew, that tea. Let's get some of the tea. Yeah, let's buy some mead. We'll do both.
The salty sea air never gets old.
It never does. Tell me about the tower.
Towers like that were used to send fire signals to Nava. But we don't need to do that anymore.
Tell me more about
It's
Nava.
a bit eerie, but late the other night, I thought I saw lights coming from inside the tower.
Oh, it's a
Oh, it's probably just some kids playing a prank.
it's a ghost. We've read this in the book that it's a ghost, and that it's the ghost lighting the light to bring the cat home. Oh, tell me about Nava. This is
I
good.
lived there for a few years, working as a baker. I do miss the bustle of the city sometimes.
Interesting. Nava sounds like a cool place. All right.
That poor man. He had quite a gruff personality. Not very sociable. But I don't think he meant to offend people. I hope he's very happy, wherever he is.
All right, let's leave. See ya.
Take care now.
You do the same. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up in the morning and get a fresh start on the day. Try to close the door behind me.
working this dock. It's hard, but fulfilling for me.
Alright. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Ah, yes.
When I was a boy, merchants came to Lindau with strange spices and soft fabrics. They haven't been back in a long time, though.
What is Lindau
We
important
mainly
now?
get shipments of teas, grains and fabrics, and headwear of the latest fashion, of course. In any case, there's always lots of work to do around here.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit about this abandoned tower.
I remember playing in there as a kid. The ocean looks beautiful from the top. I wish it wasn't locked up.
Hey, me too.
Can you believe he came up with the plan for this city by himself? I'd love to meet him.
My gut tells me that, like, the hermit that lives outside is the architect. I just feel like that sounds like he would be the architect, the guy that lives down there. Probably wrong. I think this is a book I read earlier, yes, about how the eclipse works. Alright. Let's rest until... Do I slide this? Oh, there it goes. Oh, nice. $5.31. I think maybe these moved in fives. Seems like having it go every minute is it's a little tedious. Like I want to wake up at exactly 5:30 and I can't. I want to wake up at 5:30. All right, 5:27 it is. Good night, sleepy times. All right. Okay, look at this. Oh, it's dawn, daybreak. Yes, let's go back up somewhere to check out. Let's go back up to the tower. The sun just moved over here. Up we go. It's down. Where's the sun coming from? Just trying to catch a nice sunrise from up there. Okay. Oh, here's a turkey. You're about to get painted, my friend. We're gonna call this Good Morning Ox. Let's see here. Do I have any blank canvases? I don't. Okay. Oh, I really wish I could close this a different way. Can I make a canvas? No. Whoops. Craft. I need more boards. I don't know where to go. Well, that was our chance for a really cool photo of the ox. There's a feather. Alright, did we go inside this house yet? I don't think so. Or is this the tower we just walked in? Maybe inside this place. Need more boards. Yes, let's ransack your house for painting supplies.
Who's there? Nika? Is that you?
We've not met this guy. No, it's not
You
Nika.
must be one of the tourists. Terrible about the sinking and all that. Glad you're okay. Yada yada, etc. But will you go get Nika, the innkeeper? I need help.
Why is there a jug on your head?
It's stuck, obviously. Now, would you be so kind as to go get Nika for me?
How does that even happen?
It happens. It's fairly normal, really. Doesn't it happen to you from time to time?
I'll go and get Nika for you.
Brilliant. I'll wait here.
Stuck in a jug. Alright. No, don't close on me. I'm walking back to you, door. Let's run. Nika? Are you Nika? No, are you? Maybe you are.
Ah,
yes,
the
you are.
traveling artist.
Alright, let's see.
Oh,
She
of
needs your help.
course he does. And what is it this time?
He has a jug stuck on his head.
Again? That's like the 8th time. All right, then, we'd better go help.
Let's go.
Oh, it's really stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty stuck.
I think what we need here is some soap. Would you be a dear and fetch some soap from Amin's house? It's just down the stairs and across the courtyard.
Alright, sure. Let's go get the soap. Down the stairs and across the courtyard. It's a house I totally missed. I need soap.
Hello there. Can I help you, traveller?
Soap.
Soap? Well, certainly. May I ask why?
It's too weird for words. Eshen's head is
He
stuck in
did.
a jug.
Is he a friend of yours?
I barely know him.
Ah, well, I shouldn't gossip then.
No, best not.
Right. Well, here's some soap. Safe travels.
Yes, thank you for the soap. Now, do you have any extra crates around here so I can make a painting, so I can paint the ox at dawn? Ox at dawn. That would be the name if I could name my paintings. Not grumpy about that at all. Alright, let's go in here. Hello.
You have the soap. Well, let's try this thing then. Here, let me have that soap.
Give it.
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika.
How'd you get your head stuck?
Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax.
I'll let you be. Beeswax. That might be my go-to line today when I'm playing board games and I lose or I roll bad. Ah, beeswax. Alright. We must... I wonder if the things respawn over here. I really want to make a painting before I leave, and I have to get ready to go now. Unfortunately, the stream is ending here in a moment. But I don't have any more... Oh, here's a crate. I don't have any more wood. And I need wood to make a painting. We go explore in the forest, maybe. If not, this will conclude our... Ooh, here's a stick. Do sticks count as wood? They're not boards. What does this do? No. Here's some more roots. There's all sorts of things to collect out here. What I really need, though, is wood. Boards. I have two paintings that I really love. And I don't want to paint over them. Alright, let's go check out this city.
Ah, a newcomer. In the future, if you're ever in need of carriage to Nava, I'm your driver.
Alright, let's do it. Take me there.
I said in the future.
Ugh.
I won't take you right now.
Fine. Why?
You're a newcomer, and you've never been to Nava. Is not so far. And the walk is lovely. Everyone going to Nava for their first time should approach by foot. I won't be the one to cheat you out of an enriching experience.
Well, thank you very much,
But my ox
Tifa.
is strong, no?
Yes. Ox is very strong. Alright. Is this the tower thing? Yeah, we've consumed all the wooden boards. We must leave. There's no longer any reason for us to stay. As much as I want to hang out here in Lindown longer. Let's grab these roots. So we know they're roots from the icon. I still think a little text toast on the screen to tell us what we picked up would be good. Which way is Nava? I don't even know. Probably this way with the bridge. And away we go. Got any wood over here? Any wood laying around? I need some boards so I can do paintings. Do you have any wood?
Well, there, newcomer, are you? Trying to get across the bridge, I guess. I hope you've got the glowstones for it. It's not free, you know. The rule is you pay once and you can use it as much as you'd like.
Oh, okay. What do you do
mate,
here?
I'm a fisher. I catch fish, I cook fish, I sell fish. You know. And mostly what I do here is fish. Sometimes I like to visit town.
It's kind of awkward. I'm talking to his
What's all
back.
that you're carrying? Looks heavy. Are you some kind of painter?
Yes.
You know what? Maybe there's a way you can get the glowstones out of me after all. I fancy that painting you made from the gazebo behind the inn. Real pretty indeed. Maybe you're willing to sell it.
I'm kind of fond of it.
Proud of it, eh? Fair enough. Damn fish aren't biting today.
I don't want to sell him my painting. I'm going to try to cross the bridge here. I didn't know it costed glowstones. I didn't try that. Oh, here's the glowstone box. How much does it take? 60? What? No. That's ridiculous. What happens if we try anyway? This is a toll bridge. Huh. Crap. I need more wood. I'm not parting with my painting of the children. I like this painting a lot. Kids playing is very cool. And I like my picture of cats, too. 2 cats and 2 kids. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's grab more roots. Maybe I could sell roots to somebody. And things that I've harvested from the woods. I picked you a bunch of roots. Will you let me cross your bridge now, governor? Alright. Flowers, gone. I don't know where we're going. We're just walking around. Lots of beautiful blue posies. Oh my gosh, wood. Old Lydell. Yes. Sweet, glorious boards. Is that enough to craft? Yes. There we go. We have a canvas. Now we can do another painting. Alright. Oh, there's lots of debris around here. This is like the jackpot. Oh, property of Eula Greywing. It's been raining for several weeks now. Tons of water pouring down in a constant torrent. Our home is filled with buckets to catch spills from the ever-growing leaks. How long for a moment of clear sky and break from the incessant dripping as I try to sleep? Disaster has struck. Last night after the eclipse, red feathers awoke to a creaking and groaning. They grabbed their children and ran outside moments before the house split from its stilts and crashed in the river below. Madame Baker has ordered an evacuation of all Lindau, until it can fortify our homes against the awful wet. Oh, terrible news! And only a day after we evacuated our homes and made camp on high ground. The entirety of our happy village. Mainland in a huge gush, taking our homes down with it. What a horrible thing weather has cast upon us. Alright. Lots of books. Candle. Another book. Nadia the Water Fox. Celios laid out his blanket in a patch of sunlight. His water fox Nadia sniffed about, searching for a nest of eggs to snack on. Stomach growling, he pulled the sachet off of frosted biscuits and berry wine from his pack. Nadia howled in excitement. She found a nest. With a thick crunch, she cracked into an egg, hungrily lapping out the contents before batting the empty shell aside. Celios grimaced as she stared on her second egg. As charming as he found water foxes, he couldn't stomach their eating habits. Got it. Alright. Can we read this one? Is this the story? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go. I have to leave in a moment. We're gonna go paint that ox here real fast. And we'll sign off. We'll call it 2 Horns. Alright, running back to town. I think this is the way back to town. Past the old mill. Past the old mill. Alright. That's definitely the old tower. I think town is this way. Yeah, there's the ship. Off-roading it. Skirt. It is 10 a.m. in the morning. Roots. Time to go. Oh, now we have all this shade here. Alright, we're gonna go back to bed. We're gonna sleep for a whole day. And then come back out at like 6 in the morning and go paint the ox. Renaud, good morning. How you doing? Totally playing unusual content today. We're playing EastShade. Alright, I want to sleep all the way until 6 a.m. Playing EastShade. It's a new game that came out. It was released about a day ago or 2 days ago. It's actually for sale on itch.io, which is awesome, which is where I would buy it if I were going to buy it, which I did. But it's a game that's all about painting. So imagine an adventure game similar to like an Elder Scrolls title or part of that series. But instead, it's not related to that in any way. But instead of going around and killing things and fighting and doing combat, you make paintings. So these are some of the paintings that I've made. These are 2 kids that are playing up in a tower. These are 2 cats that I found. And right now I'm going to go paint. There's an ox over here that I want to paint. You find material and craft canvases. There's lots of different stories to interact with the NPCs. Some different kind of quest-like things. And now we're going to paint. We're going to crouch down and like get close to this ox and paint the profile of it here. We can get the cats in the background. That would be cool. Look at, there's 2 cats back there. Those will be hard to see. Alright, I like it. Tab, painting, paint. And now we can crop and adjust accordingly. But we've got to wait for the ox to get into view again. Alright. Oh, the other cat laid down. Come on, cat. Sit back up. We're going to wait for the other cat in the background to sit. I guess we're good like this. Alright, ox, come on, bring your head up. I don't know what engine they used. I don't. I do have about three things that I would change if I could. There's the cat background. Alright, look this way. Look this way. Yep, keep your horn right there. Oh man, I didn't hit the right key. E paints, I believe. I was totally ready to let go of the mouse. Alright. Oh, and the cat laid down again. Crap. This will be our first go at it. We can redo it later on. That's our painting. Yes. Alright, let's look here. There we go. We do have a cat, though, right here, which is pretty nice. There's a subtle cat in the background. Alright. Oh, Arnold says, yes, it has, even if not the CryEngine, it has a very nice stylized look. I am a fan. It's very cool. I'm very excited for it. I'm streaming it. I usually don't stream paid games. I usually don't play any games that are paid. I typically only play game development and stream game development and jam stuff. But today, we're checking this out. I might do this. I don't want to paint over it. Alright, so there's a few things, though. I will give feedback like I'm playing a submission, though. But I'm just totally doing this for fun. But there's a lot to be learned here. Number one, if you click a painting, it's really scary. Because it immediately says, do you want to paint over? And then there's an OK button here. And if you're not careful, you could totally paint over one of your paintings. It's super, even though there's a dialogue that pops up, it's like it pops up and it's like, it freaked me out. It still scares me. I'm so worried I'm going to paint over one of my paintings, and I'm worried that I won't be able to, I have to go back and try to do it again if I do. Like, this just, it's a jarring, I don't like that. I think that maybe, if it were me, I would maybe have a button somewhere that's like, you know, paint over, but not just if you click anywhere does it prompt you with that. Or maybe like if I had to click and hold even. I don't know. I would just make it somewhere else so it's not like, oh, I accidentally... Like, even if I miss this button and click, you end up with the paint over screen. A Control-Z option would be nice. Yeah. But that's it. So the painting over part. The other thing is I really want to title my paintings. Coming up with titles... I paint from time to time, like once in a blue moon, like not often. I draw a lot on my tablet, and I like to draw, and I like to come up with the titles, and I make games. And coming up with titles for my games is one of the fun parts for me. Like, I really enjoy titling my work as an artist. And to not be able to title any of my artwork, it just feels like that's a critical component that's missing. That and signing it. I can't sign any of the paintings that I do either. I think those two things fundamentally should be in this game. Point number 3 is that there's no way to close these menus with the mouse. You have to use the escape key. So if you're interacting with the mouse to go through, and this goes for like any game really, if you're using one control in one component of a game, you should be able to use that control to transition to the next component or that input method, right? So this whole UI menu is all based off of using the mouse for the most part. That's how it's all presented and probably designed. Everything's kind of a button. But to close it, you have to use the escape key, and then you're back into the mouse and keyboard controls. It would just be fantastic. Like right here, there's a resume button that lets you exit the context menu for the game settings and go back into the game. But when you're in your inventory, when you go into your bag or you go look at your paintings, both of these menus, there's no way to get out of these. Even if you click off somewhere outside, you can't exit. You have to use the escape key. I have your volume maximized and you're still a bit quiet. Can you increase your gain a bit more? Yeah, I can. I totally can. How's that? Is that better? I turned up the outbound. It's early morning for me, so I'm also getting ready to wrap up here. So I'm just going over it. The other part, the other thing that I would say about, in addition to those menus, is that if you're going to talk to somebody, I'm crouched down like a weirdo. Running around crouched down through the city. Okay, cool, that sounds better. When you go to talk to somebody, you don't see their name. And you do see a chat bubble. It turns yellow when you get closer. So there's definitely some sort of detection going on that, like, hey, the player's getting closer to that person, or you're getting your mouse, you're putting the camera's view is starting to focus. There's some sort of raycast or some sort of way that's going in to access this. Showing that NPC's name above that or below it or over them or somewhere near that chat bubble would be very helpful, especially when certain quests require you to go and interact with another NPC. Like if you have to go talk to Nadia or Navi or, you know, like here's Lenny, right? So his name's down here. We do know his name. But if someone's like, hey, go talk to Lenny back in Lindau, you'd have to go and interact with every single NPC until you remembered who Lenny was. So by showing that name when you get in range, that would really simplify that process for the player. Luckily, there's only like 5 people in this town, and I didn't have to go find a bunch of people, but it makes me nervous when I go to the city, and there's going to be lots of people around. Am I going to be required as a player to memorize everybody that I meet? I'm already bad with names in real life, so that's the other critique that I would give it. Overall, though, this has been a totally unique experience as a game. Going around and painting, having virtually no pressure as far as combat, but being able to still gather things and interact and experience the story in the opening part. I've played maybe for about an hour and a half or so. Has been just a whole lot of fun. So I'm really excited to see where the story goes. I'm really loving the way that the environments are laid out. And even the small engaging parts, like the folk tale in the inn that explains why the eclipse happens, I think it's very thoughtful and it's very engaging. Like, the experience is very, very immersive. If I wasn't streaming, I would be completely invested, like 100% with my attention in the game, and I would feel like I was in this world. I can already tell. It's very cool. Ronald says, I'm actually a fan to not have the name above their head with the way the game's kind of a piece of artwork. Now, a quest marker, an additional icon by the speech bubble would be useful. My take anyways. Yeah, absolutely. Some sort of thing. Some indicator, though. Maybe there is a quest marker. That little kid that was painting here is gone. And he painted the same thing again. I thought he said he's going to paint something new. Alright. Fundamentally, though, like, absolutely, I need to be able to title my artwork. Title and sign it. I'm going to forget my titles now, too, soon. I should probably keep a notebook with me, and I can, like, write down my titles. The other thing's, like, I don't want to sell my paintings. The dude at the bridge said that he would buy this off of me and allow me, like, give me, the guy who's fishing, totally wanted to buy this painting from me. But I don't want to sell it to him. I want to keep this one. I really like this one. So now I have to find, like, I need to find more boards and more stuff to make another painting that I don't care about that I want to sell. It's very hard. I don't like creating, like, consumable artwork like this. Like, when I make... As somebody who tries to make games and makes games for fun and jams, everyone can just, like, download it, and I don't have to give it away permanently. I can still hold on to it. I don't want to give away my artwork. It's like my baby. What if you paint the kid's painting? Would that be plagiarism? Funny draw, Jared Tato. Welcome to the stream. We are wrapping up. So I got 3 streams next week that are all about game jams, which are competitions. If you don't know what a game jam is, I will put my schedule in here. This should update with the link. You can bring your game. If you make games for fun on itch.io or you're participating in any game jams, feel free to submit them at any of the 3 shows coming up. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday in United States Eastern Time. It might be a different day or across different days, depending on your time zone. If you click the link in chat, that'll definitely, take you there. I'm going to wrap up. This is not the normal content of what I do. Typically, we're always focused on game dev and streaming, but I wanted to check this game out, and I bought it a couple days ago. I think yesterday on itch.io. And if I didn't play today, I don't think I'd get time to play it for a few weeks. So, lots of fun. And why not stream my first impressions? Alright. Save. I wonder if it would save if I just left. I don't know. Look at that sun. I think we're getting close to eclipse time. Exit. To the desktop. Alright, and that was EastShade. I will link it again. So it is available uniquely for sale on itch.io. I wish more games would release on itch.io. I think it's fantastic, and it's on sale right now. So it's 15% off. It's only $21 right now to experience. I'm not affiliated with this game in any way. Nobody asked me. Nobody gave me any keys. I literally saw one of the artists tweet about being excited that the game was getting released in 60 hours on Twitter, and completely through Twitter marketing, I just scrolling through the Twitter feed, I was immediately interested in a game about art because I'm a huge fan of artwork and artists, and so I picked it up based on that. So disclosure there. Totally, I don't get anything out of this at all. Nobody gave me keys or nothing. I'm just doing this out of my own fun, my own hobby. All right, but that's EastShade, and so far very interesting. Excited to see how it gets updated and moves forward as a project and as a game. Very, very cool. All right, goodbye. It's also, I think, on Steam if you want on Steam, but all the good games are on itch.io. Take care. Have a good day. Let's see if there's somebody to raid really quick before I leave to go eat lunch. Let's see who we got online. I think Alicia's online. We'll go raid her. I don't see anybody else I have in game dev. She's just chatting. Let's see if there's anybody else in game development online. Who do we got? I'd rather find somebody making games. Where's Rock Knight at? When are they going live? Rock Knight. They're usually live about now, aren't they? Rock Knight Studio. They're hosting somebody. Who they hosting? No. They have schedule up? They're going live in 3 hours. At 1 o'clock my time. Alright. Dang it. Let's see who else we got. Let's see if anybody's streaming in Godot. Oh, someone's doing Game Jam. Love Jam 2019. Game using the love. Alright, let's check out Tom Has Twitch. Somebody's jamming. That's good enough. Let's go over there. Skirt. We're gonna raid them really quick. See ya. We're going to raid. We'll figure out, let's see what kind of game jam they're doing. Bye.